Hello everyone, you're welcome once again to the Children Nurturer series, and I am Omelogo Nnadi, the Children Nurturer. Today I want us to talk about the child and gratitude. And I'd like to start off with a question. Do you notice that these days there appears to be an endless throng of entitled persons all over the place? Family, friends, even acquaintances. These are people who are demanding that you do much more, or that you give much more than you are already doing or giving to them. They are insinuating, and in some cases outrightly telling you that what you have given or what you have done for them isn't enough, and they are demanding more. Do you notice that? These are also the kinds of people who find it very hard or even near impossible to express simple gratitude. It's sometimes it appears as if it's beyond them to express gratitude for simple things. Now, the age range of these kinds of persons, these entitled persons, vary. They could be young, they could be old. Have you noticed that? One of the things that I might like to ask is this: why all this sense of entitlement? But when you think about it, it does start from somewhere. So let's look at the child, for instance. First of all, I'd like to say it is the duty, as we all know, of every parent to provide the basic necessities of life for the children. But what is the role of the children in this provision of their basic necessities? What role should they play? Now, from a very early stage, as early as possible, the contribution of the child towards the provision of his basic necessities and even beyond should be pure gratitude. Now, this might sound simple, maybe even ridiculous, but gratitude holds the key to so many doors. Far too many doors. Gratitude brings about happiness, it brings about contentment, it brings about satisfaction. Gratitude engenders and teaches empathy. It also teaches appreciation and a thankfulness for the little things in life and everything that actually makes life better and easier. Now, one of the questions you might ask is this, how do you teach gratitude? First of all, I'd like us to think about the fact that it is easy for us to demand from a child, or even to label a child as ill-mannered who does not easily express gratitude for gifts or favors. So there's a tendency for us to think that because this child is not able to immediately come up with thanks, this child is not well brought up. But one of the questions you want to ask is this: has the child been taught? Was this child taught to express or to show gratitude? And so, if this child hasn't been taught or been trained in somewhat to express gratitude, how does the child express it? Gratitude is like a skill that is taught and learned. And basically, people cannot practice or use something they haven't learned or been taught, and children are no different. So how do you teach gratitude?
Little Crystal's Cradle LCC, a home crack set in the city center of the Federal Capital Territory, offers daily drop-in for toddlers and preschoolers and a second-home option for your little ones. With reliable care that pays attention to each child's peculiar developmental needs and pace, we nurture your children deliberately towards a full childhood. You never have to worry if your little crystals are doing okay, because at LCC, it's truly a home away from home. Open 5 days every week from 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. We accept your babies from 3 months. At Little Crystal's Cradle, we think children, we breathe for children, and we live for children. Looking for that trusted eagle-eyed care for your little ones? Then call us on 0818-0755-951. LCC, deliberate steps to lofty heights.
Do not teach a child to say thank you for something. Teach him to feel it. Let him feel the reasons why he's saying thank you. Not only to feel these reasons, help him to understand these reasons. Help him to understand the feelings associated with these feelings that he feels that causes for him to say thank you. If he feels thankful for the little perks and advantages of life, it will be easier for him to express it unasked, and we wouldn't need to demand. You know, we have to make gratitude and thankfulness to transcend habits and become second nature. Instead of making the child just mouth thanks, make the child to feel it, to feel these things. And that way, it becomes second nature to the child. Teach the child gratitude and start early. Now, what we usually would see most of the times is you will give a child something and you would say thank you. Some of the times we would see when a child is given something or something is done for the child, an assistance or a favor, you say, what do you say? You know, and then you expect the child to think, okay, what I say is thank you, and then they say thank you. Instead of doing that, having the child mouth it, teach the child, first of all, to appreciate the very little things, the insignificant things in life that make life beautiful. Don't get the child to mouth it, thank you. It becomes habit. The child just gives it without any feeling. But when you, for instance, teach a child to appreciate the little important things that we take for granted, so many things like water, like air, like beautiful flowers, like the grasses, like the fact that there is a great weather that they can enjoy. Now, this is me hoping that you watching right now, that you appreciate these things, because basically you can only give what you have. If you don't, you need to pay attention to these little things, like seeing a brightly colored rainbow in the sky that is so beautiful. Point a child to this direction. Let him notice these things and appreciate them, and understand that these things might seem simple, but they are things that make life really beautiful.
Are you a healthy eater, Weight Watcher, on a diet? Or you just love the creamy side of life? Papa Opel's Greek yogurt is Greek at its best. Rich in calcium, protein, iodine, B12 and healthy probiotics. If you're a fan of Greek yogurt, you've never tasted better. Creamy for days from Papa Opel's place. Papa Opel's Greek yogurt. Health first, taste right after.
Now, when he offers his prayers of thanks to the Almighty, whether at the beginning or at the closure of day, let him realize that he should express his gratitude for these things that have been offered to him. These things are given by the Almighty Father. Teach him, no matter how minute, to express thanks for these things. Help him to observe them, no matter how little. That is a first step. It is often said that when you thank someone for something he has done, he would do much more than has been done. And this is where I'd like to talk about the attitude of gratitude. Now, when you express gratitude, gratitude has a way of pulling on a chain reaction. It picks up brothers and sisters and family and friends. So when you express gratitude, that attitude easily links you up to even more reasons to show gratitude. Now, how do you feel when you see a child who is proper, who, when, no matter what, even if it's a little bite of biscuits given or chocolates given to the child says thank you, and there is a smile on the child's face, which shows that it is not just saying something it has learned, it is expressing it from within. Gratitude should be felt. Gratitude shouldn't be spoken of. Is it a little wonder why you see a lot of people everywhere who, when you do things for them, they begin to decide that you should have done more. Imagine if you had a brother or a nephew or a cousin or someone, extended family, or even a friend who feels that probably you gave him 10,000 naira and he feels that you should have given him maybe 50,000 because he feels you can afford it. Why is that sense of entitlement there? This person probably never learned to appreciate the little things of life, because if he did, he would understand that from that place where this little came, it is a well which, when appreciated, would produce a whole lot more.
Healthy fruits, nuts, seeds, and rolled oats. All natural, oven-baked, crunchy, and oh so yummy. Pepper Pearl granola, high in fiber, rich in vitamins, and a healthy snack pack for children and adults. Best taken with Pepper Pearl Greek yogurt or milk, warm or cold. Pepper Pearl granola, health and taste, all in one pack.
The best way to ensure that a child doesn't grow up to becoming entitled would be to teach the child from a very early stage to appreciate little things. Once that is fixed from the foundation, you find a build upon which is good for everyone. In my own words on the marble, I'd say, teach a child gratitude before you demand it. Help him to understand the feelings associated with and that can engender gratitude. If he says thank you, help him to ensure that he truly feels it from deep within him and it's not just a habit. Start early. Teach a child that attitude of gratitude that makes life a truly beautiful experience. And really, gratitude can make life a very beautiful experience because it has a chain reaction that calls on a lot of other people and other things, as it is said in my language. Ekene mmadụ na nke ome, omekwakwa ọzọ. This simply means when you say thank you to someone for something he has done, he will do even more. And so, the attitude of gratitude for a child at an early stage eliminates these senses of entitlement that you find a lot of adults expressing all over the place. I hope you've learned one or two things from this. My name is Omelogo Nnadi once again, and I am the children nurturer. I'll see you next time.